YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining our channel today. So guys, if you are new here, do not forget that we do it here as a tradition. We subscribe. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a university in France, and this university is open and accepting applications as I speak to you. Some of the programs are not actually open as I speak. They will be opening in few days. Some are already open. Some would be opening very soon. But remember, you must apply before the 30th of this month or the 30th of June. You have to check the programs to be sure of which one you actually want to go in for. But before we talk about all of these, I want to give you some details that you know about this university in France. It is actually located in the capital of France, which is Paris, and the name of the university is called Université Paris-Saclay. Now, if you are my follower and you really want to immigrate to France through this university, I would like to inform you that you have to pay attention to details, and please listen to me keenly so that you actually do the right thing. Also understand that the programs in this particular university do not have the same deadlines. Like I said, some are open, some are still to open. Also remember that if you are looking for science programs, management programs, arts programs, or humanity, you can also have them in this university. So after you watch the video to the end, I'm going to drop some separate links in the description box and title them. So please check those links after you watch the video. And if you have any issues, if you need a one-on-one call with me, please, I am very busy. If you have a question, drop it down there. If you need a call, book an appointment from the video description box. Now, let's take a look at what you need to know about this school. Remember, when it comes to this school, you need 2 reference letters. But some universities in France do not need reference letters. That is why I always tell you that requirements are always not the same. Okay, they vary from school to school and from program to program. Also remember that there are still courses you can apply for. The most important one you shouldn't forget, if you are an international student watching this video now, is that this school has M1 courses. When you see M1, know that is Masters 1. When you see L or license, know that is bachelor's degree. When you see M2, or hear me mention M2, know that it's Masters 2. Now, that is to tell you that some people can study just Masters 1, while others can enroll after Masters 1 to go study Masters 2. Now, if you have HND, please listen to me. If you have HND, apply to Masters 1 programs. Okay, it's possible that you can get admissions. Then make sure your transcript is clear and legible, and make sure you've done all your courses. That's why I'm advising you, if you have HND, if you have 3rd class, apply to Masters 1 courses. Then also remember that if you want to study at the University of Paris-Saclay, you have to understand that tuition fee is also different. Like, it varies from course to course or program to program. For license programs, you are going to be paying 170 euros. For master's courses, you are going to pay 243 euros. For PhD courses, which are doctorate, you are going to pay 380 euros. Then remember, you can also pay this money in installments. Also remember that not all the courses in this university will charge you 243 or 380 for masters and PhD. Some will go from 3,000 euros upwards to like 6,000 to like 8,000. So there are some specialized courses here, and there are some courses that will charge you more money. In this case, just know that you are going to pay in installments. That is the advantage for you studying at the University of Paris-Saclay. Now, let's take a look at the requirements before I come back to the programs and scholarships. What do you need to study in this university, like requirements? Of course, if you are going for master's programs, you have to have graduated from university, right? You need to have your transcript, complete transcript. You need to have your degree certificate completely, okay, which means that you must have graduated. Now, in addition to that, you need a curriculum vitae. You already know what a curriculum vitae is. I will advise you to use the Europass format, though the Europass format does not work for every country. Like in the Netherlands, it doesn't work. In Denmark, it doesn't work. Sometimes they may ask you to bring the Europass format of CV only when you are applying to Finnish universities. Okay, some schools in Finland will only ask for Europass format of CV. Then remember, since these courses are taught in English language, you also need to show evidence of English proficiency. IELTS is okay, TOEFL is okay. Pay attention to band score. If you studied in English, then you have to explain to the admissions committee that, oh, dear sir, I actually studied in English and these are my proof, this is my certificate, this is my English proficiency from my school and stuff like that, okay? But remember, you need English certificate. Then there is also a questionnaire when you go to the school website and you're about to apply for this university. You are going to come across the questionnaire. I'm not going to talk more about it. It is there. You would find it if you listen to everything. Then also remember, your motivation letter must be captivative. You have to explain why you're actually studying that course. You have to explain what brought you to the school, and you have to explain what the course is going to help you achieve. These are the things that you need to put on your motivation letter to make it eye-catchy. Remember, this letter is called motivation. You want to motivate the admissions team so that they can give you the visa. You want to convince them so that they can give you the offer, not the visa, because visa comes from embassy only. Then there is also recommendation letters you have to upload to the site. I think 2 or 1, but again, it depends on the program. So before you even apply to this school, make sure you check all these details. But again, I have given them to you. Then if you take a look at the scholarship section of this university, you will notice that they have something called International Masters Scholarships. They equally have something called the EFL Excellence Scholarship. And before I end with the scholarship stuff, which is, there is another one called Financial Aid. You should check it as well. There are 3 in total. Now, if you take a look at the FS scholarship, you will notice that the FS scholarship may not be open today. It may not be open now. But again, I have a video I did about the FL scholarship when I was talking about University of Toulouse, all right, Toulouse 1 Capital. And I remember I was talking about another management school in Toulouse. So please check all the scholarships to see if there is a possibility for you to apply and gain any, or the deadline has passed. Then again, I know there is one International Master Scholarship should be available, so please check it, except that you are applying late. Then for the programs you are going to find at the school website, they include Masters 1 in Artificial Intelligence, Masters 1 in Biomass Engineering and Bioeconomy. This is for those who did biochemistry, biomass, biotechnology and stuff like that. Then you also have Masters 1 in Chemistry, Masters 1 in General Physics, Masters 1 in Economics, Masters 1 in Energy Studies, Masters 1 in Artificial Intelligence, Masters 2 in Advanced Wireless Communication System. Now, Masters 1, remember from the onset of this video I said you are going to be doing 2 masters, Masters 1, Masters 2. You have to leave Masters 1 before you come to Masters 2. But again, if there is no way, take Masters 2. If you already have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, you can take Masters 2 to solidify your position. Those of you with HND, you can try Masters 1. You may be selected and you may be lucky. And again, if you check very well, I didn't give you all the programs for Masters 1, and I'm still not going to give you all the programs for Masters 2. So when you go to the link, you are going to find all of them. Check which one is actually open and accepting applications from international students, then you apply to them. Also remember to check requirements and tuition fee. There is also Masters 2 in Arctic Studies. There is also Masters 2 in Artificial Intelligence. Now, let me quote something here. If you take a look at Masters 2 in Advanced Wireless Communication System, you will realize that they are looking for 15 students. That's, they will accept 15 applications. And the deadline for this program is 30th of June. All right, which means that there is still enough time. That's why I was telling you that all these programs do not have the same application deadline. So check with respect to which one you really need. They do not have the same tuition fee to be paid. So check and see which one you really need. And the requirements for you to apply for Advanced Wireless Communication Systems include course description, The course description now is your course description for your bachelor's level, what you studied at the bachelor's level. They want to see it. Remember, when you are getting the description, you should also carry along the teaching hours and the hours you actually studied this course. All course description always have it. Then also remember there is a CV and of course the transcripts and your diploma, and also recommendation letters are required, so you should check it out. And when you reach the motivation letter section, pay attention to it, because there are certain things they mention on this school website for the motivation letter, or on how you can write your motivation letter and succeed. So please verify that information. It's so crucial, and we hope that you apply and get selected, and if yes, you move to France. We are going to be talking about some countries that you can get easy citizenship. I'm not going to be talking only about European countries here. I would also talk about some countries around. All right, so if this is something you are looking for, please stay back and watch to the end. Also remember that I offer consultation services to international students who do not know where and what they need to do. Please, you know where to go about it, right? Thank you. Today, I will be talking to you about some of the things that you need to know before PR and citizenship. This video is basically on PR and citizenship. One thing you should know is that PR will come before citizenship, and I understand most people who are moving abroad are chasing PR and citizenship even after studies. But before you do this, you need to consider some things. Language, you need to consider English proficiency, or the proficiency or language proficiency. You also need to consider the cost of living of that country, and you need to consider the job prospect of that country. Also understand that for you to get PR, which is permanent residency, and citizenship in most countries, you can either get it by investing in real estate, you can either get it by maybe getting married to a citizen of that country, you can either get it by maybe investing in properties, you can either get it by maybe applying for a particular type of visa like the D7 visa for Portugal. Okay, now let's not waste more time. So if you want to gain PR, one of the countries you should consider is Portugal. You can get it by marrying a Portuguese citizen, you can get it by applying for D7 visa, you can get it by moving as an international student, and probably when you finish your studies, you then apply for a job, then towards your job prospect, you gather some years, and then you move towards PR and citizenship. So you should know that. But in Europe, Portugal is one of the countries where you can get PR and citizenship within a period of 5 years. Another country we are going to talk about is Romania. If you are looking for a country in Europe, consider Romania. And remember, Romania recently joined the European Union, and it will take you 5 years to attain citizenship in Romania, if and only if you have the passport. But remember, you also need to learn the Romanian language. So important. Then another country you should consider is Germany. Another country you should consider is France. But remember, for you to get PR in Germany or citizenship, I beg your pardon, you need to learn the German language, and you need B1 level, and you need to have lived in Germany for 5 years continuously. When I say continuously, it doesn't mean that you cannot go on vacation, but make sure you return quickly. Let 3 months not be more than that for your vacation. Do not stay more than 3 months out of a country in which you are chasing citizenship. Well, it may be common. Some countries may be lenient to, like, even if you stayed up to 3 months, but some countries usually say it's 6 months. Okay, so I would just say that to be on the safe side, 3 months should be maximum, and you are back in the country. Other countries like the Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, Switzerland, and Finland. And let me reiterate that Switzerland, for you to get PR, Switzerland is one of the strongest and toughest. It takes at least 8 to 9 years or even more to get citizenship, like the passport. And also for Finland, Finnish language is a really big problem, but people are still getting it, and therefore you can get it. So you need to write the exam, the Finnish exam, you need to write the Swiss language, all right, or maybe German, Italian. You all know the languages in Switzerland. And equally, if you are in Sweden, just know that you need to write the Swedish language as well. if you are going to be in Belgium, like if you want to target citizenship in Belgium, or you already know the language, right, that are spoken in Belgium, French is one of them. It depends on where you want to settle. So you are going to write the exam depending on the location. For the Netherlands, you need a Dutch language and you need to be in the Netherlands for straight 5 years. And remember, in the Netherlands, you can also get citizenship by applying for a startup visa. There is another visa called a startup visa, or getting married to a Dutch citizen. So these are some of the technical ways you should consider when you are looking at this moving abroad or citizenship or PR, whatever. But if you are looking for the easiest PR as I'm talking to you, check Canada and Australia. Remember that it's even possible for you to apply for Canada PR from your home country by just doing what? Writing your IELTS exam and evaluating your results. But again, the points are increasing so magical. Okay, so if you are targeting PR for Canada, please check the points very well, check the requirements before you go into this, because it's not going to be an easy task. I hope you understand this. I'm going to be dropping more videos to explain these details to you, so please do not forget to share this video. It's so important, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Till we meet again in another one. Bye.